So, you want to get into bossing in Old School Runescape, but you're broke as shit and can't afford any of the best in slot gear. Well, I'm here to help. Hello everyone, my name is OxyM17, and this is the Poor Man's Guide to Bossing. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more old school content, and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/OxyM17. The first boss that I'd like to showcase in this series is, of course, the Giant Mole. It doesn't take very high combat stats to beat it, only 60 attack, strength, and defense, preferably at least 43 prayer, and optionally 49 fire making, but we'll get into that later. I'm going to show you two different setups, a standard setup and then a completionist setup. The standard setup is fairly cheap, fairly simple, and most anything you can purchase on the Grand Exchange. And boom, would you look at that? What an absolute chad. Monk robes, dragon longsword, rune kite shield. It is absolutely the cheapest possible setup I could think of to fight the giant mole efficiently and not be down there for 20 minutes like you would have been back in 2006. Right now, I am currently wearing a rune full helm, a rune kite shield, an amulet of power, a peaceful blessing, and an ancient cloak. You can also buy an ancient blessing and a Guthix cloak. Those are both the cheapest on the Grand Exchange. A dragon longsword, leather gloves, climbing boots, and a ring of recoil. In the inventory, I have 2 4-dose stamina pots, 2 4-dose prayer potions, and 8 lobsters, as well as a spade, a lit bullseye lantern, and an emergency teleport out. Now, the reason I say 49 fire making is recommended is because that's what you need to light these bullseye lanterns. You cannot buy them lit. 49 fire making is so simple. If you don't have it, get it. If you don't have it and you want it, meet me at the Grand Exchange on World 341 and I'll give you 1,000 maple logs for free to get you all the way up there. Alright, so now it's the exciting part. We're going to showcase a kill. I'm going to show you guys a kill on the giant mole. Let's probably start running. Might be a little bit more efficient. So the giant mole is located right here in Falador Park, right across from the bank. Now, fair warning. This kill's going to be pretty slow. Proceed regardless. Don't ask me again. Why is that even on in the first place? Proceed regardless. So I run down here. Look at all the cute little baby Nick and moles. Oh my god, it's wonderful. Oh, no, for God's sake. Somebody's out here derricking it. Okay, fine. Some people have no respect for cinema. While we're down here, we are going to set up our quick prayers, and we're going to put that on Protect from Melee, like I said, preferably 43 prayer for Protect from Melee, or this fight's going to be a lot shorter and a lot more miserable for such a simple boss. Alright, so we finally found a world where the mole is here, or the mole is free. I look like a total noob, but it's okay. Turn on your Protect from Melee, and then you just start swinging. This is the entirety of the fight. And it takes a while. As you can see, the giant mole is not particularly weak to the dragon longsword, but that's okay. You can use your spec attack on it once, twice for 0 hits, 3 times, 6-0, 4 times. Oh, we finally got a hit. Oh, fantastic. Point is, this takes a while, so we're just going to speed this process up. So, fun fact, when the mole gets to half health, the next time you land a hit on it, it will start to dig and burrow and run away. We don't want to run away ourselves. No, attack the mole. Ah, see? There it goes. When it does this, you turn your prayer off, and then you have to find it. And it's not necessarily a quick process. The mole can be anywhere in this fancy little cave it lives in here. While you're aimlessly running around this cave like a lunatic, you can take a sip of prayer pot to make sure your prayer is all the way up. If you so choose, you don't have to. If your prayer is only a little bit down like mine was, you'll be quite all right. We found it. We're going to keep on attacking it until we kill it. Unless, of course, it does that, which it does quite frequently. This is going to take a while.
2 hours later.
Oh my god, finally we did it. We've done it. We got a kill. And the drops from the giant mole are as follows. We have a mole skin, a mole claw, and big bones. That is every time. And then we got 4 sharks as a drop. That's a pretty good food item if you have no money. So that was one giant mole kill. in the cheapest and least painful setup I could possibly think of. And good lord, I am glad it's over. We've teleported out, and let's check the spoils. The spoils of war here. Between the big bones, the skins, the claws, and the sharks, we made 17.7k. Wow, that's like a tenth of our whole gear setup on one kill. That's crazy. I mean, it's really not. It's not that great. The giant mole is not going to make you a bunch of money, but it's a fantastic starting point because you have the skins and the claws. Both of these add up. The drops themselves aren't fantastic, but I promise you, you bank the skins and the claws for long enough, you will thank me. All right, and now we have the completionist setup. I call this the completionist setup, as I've mentioned, because you need to have quests and diaries and various skills and all that to get all the stuff I'm wearing right now. The completionist setup consists of full proselyte gear, a helm of need is not, a dragon defender, a dragon scimitar, ring of recoil, leather gloves, climbing boots, peaceful blessing, ancient cloak, and an amulet of power. Now, there are two potential switches you can use in this set. Notably, instead of leather gloves, you can wear Barrow's gloves if you have completed Recipe for Disaster, and instead of a Dragon Defender, depending on your account build, you can wear a God Book. Now, if you're poor and you're choosing to go with the God Book route, everyone's going to recommend the Unholy Book. It's fantastic. +8 in all the melee stats, +5 prayer bonus. Oh my god, it's amazing. It also costs $650,000 to fill. If you're broke like me, the Book of Balance is perfect. It gives +4 and everything. It only costs about 10k to fill. If you're on the more offensive side of things and don't care as much about the prayer bonus, the Dragon Defender is also very, very viable, as it will only cost you about 15,000 gold to buy a full set of adamant, kill it a couple times within the Warriors Guild, get enough tokens, and just spend hours and hours killing Cyclopses over and over again until you finally pass out from the monotony. Now, in total, this whole setup, because the inventory is not different from the last time, 2 4-dose stamina pots, 2 4-dose prayer pots, 8 lobsters, a teleport back out to Falador, a light source, a spade shovel, and now we have added the Falador Shield 3. In total, this only costs about 200,000. Now, I know what you're thinking. If it's a completionist setup, where's your fire cape? Well, fire cape costs a fuckload of money between the brews and the prayer potions and the super restorers and the toxic blowpipe charges, and I don't have that. That's pricey, and I'm poor. That's the point of the series. So yeah, we don't have a fire cape. But in order to wear all the gear that I'm showing you right now for the completionist setup, you have to complete the Fremennik Isles, Slug Menace, Horror from the Deep, Troll Stronghold, Monkey Madness Part 1. You need to have a combat level or combined melee combat stat something of 130, whatever, math is hard. And you will have to have completed the Falador Hard Diary, which in itself has a fuckload of requirements. I just finished that today, so we're going to show you the difference it makes in your kills and how much you can make money. I'm excited to hopefully let this not be as painful as last time. We decided to go with the leather gloves and the defender because everything else would cost more money. Because technically the Barrow's gloves do cost 130k once you have completed Recipe for Disaster. But if you've completed RFD completely, I hope you have 100k lying around, but we're going to assume you don't. So, yeah, same procedure as last time. Alright, cool thing about the Falador Shield 3, once you finally complete the Falador Hard Diary, you get a mole locator, which is now popping up on our mini-map, showing us where the mole is, and we can see the mole right here. So that's going to save us a ton of time. It's going to save you a ton of time when searching for this mole. It's still going to be slow. You're still using a DSIM. It's, it's great. But it's going to be less slow and less painful. I never said the completionist gear would make the fight any less tedious. The actual fighting part of it. The searching is far less tedious. Oh my god, this is fantastic. I feel like I'm cheating. Are you for real? See, look at that. Even in expensive gear, this fight doesn't suck any less. Please. Oh, finally. Perfect. Blood runes, skins, claws, bones. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And it's all noted. Perfect. In theory, we could even stay down here and start another kill. All right, one more time. We have another mole kill under our belt. Let's see how much we made from that. So 3 mole skins, 1 mole claw, big bones, and 15 blood runes. 30k. Wow. Once again, not fantastic. Almost twice as much as we made originally, but that's just because of the RNG. The kill went a little bit quicker. So if you're like me and you enjoy doing diaries and you enjoy doing quests and you enjoy trying to do your skills, which by the way, these are my skills at the time of this video. I don't think I showed that off. I also don't really think it matters, but okay. Anyways, there you have it. Those are guides to kill the giant mole when you have literally no money. So take it, run with it. It'll be fantastic, and start your big bossing PVM journey. There's your poor man's guide to bossing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time.